Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I am so happy you are here. On this channel we share inspiring stories and life lessons that encourage us to keep going, no matter what we are facing. So before you scroll away, let me ask you one question. Have you ever felt like giving up because nothing seemed to be working? That's the question for today. If your answer is yes, then today's story is for you. Stay with me until the end because the lesson from this story could completely change the way you look at failures, patience, and success. Let's begin. Have you ever felt like life keeps saying no to you? No matter how hard you try, nothing seems to work. If that's how you feel today, don't leave this video because this story might change the way you see your own journey. There was once a young man named David. He grew up in a poor family. Every morning he woke up before sunrise hoping that one day his life would be different. He believed that if he worked hard enough, success would eventually come. But again, he wasn't wrong at all, because success means to keep going, never to give up. So after finishing school, David applied for his first job. He was rejected. He applied for another one, rejected again, a third, a fourth, a fifth. Soon people around him began to laugh at him. You will never make it, they said. His friends started getting jobs. They bought nice clothes, new phones, and moved forward with their lives. David stayed behind. Every rejection made him question himself. One evening, he sat alone under a tree and asked himself, maybe they are right. Maybe I'm not good enough. An old man happened to pass by and saw the sadness on David's face. He sat beside him and asked him, "Why are you crying?" David replied, "I have tried everything. Nothing works. I think life has forgotten me." The old man smiled and pointed to a tiny seed lying on the ground. "Do you see that seed?" he asked. David nodded. The old man continued, "If you plant this seed today, will it become a tree tomorrow?" "No," David answered. "What about next week?" "No." "What about next month?" "No." The old man smiled again. "So why do you expect your dreams to grow overnight? Even the strongest trees spend years growing roots where no one can see them." Those words stayed in David's heart. Instead of giving up, he decided to improve himself every day. He learned new skills, read books, practiced, and kept applying for opportunities. So if you are out there and you see your life is not going as you wanted, so please never give up. So later, months passed. Then one morning his phone rang. Someone offered him a job. It wasn't his dream job, but he accepted it. He did accept it because he had looked for everywhere. But he did again because he knows bad jobs can give you a good one. So he said yes with gratitude. He worked faithfully, learned everything he could, and he continued improving himself over and over. A few years later, he became the manager of the same company. The people who once laughed at him were now asking him for advice. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine yourself in that situation? See the picture in your head, in your brain. David did not become successful because he never failed. He became successful because he refused to let failure become the end of his story. And that's the lesson for all of us. Never let your failures become the end of your story. You must keep going. Never give up. Never give up hope, because success doesn't come overnight. It is a process. Sometimes life is preparing you while you think it is delaying you. Sometimes your greatest growth happens in the season when nobody notices your effort. If you are struggling today, don't compare your chapter 1 with someone else's chapter 20. Do you know that if you keep learning, keep growing, keep believing, your time will come? Remember, a seed buried in the ground isn't dead. It's growing where nobody can see it. Maybe that's exactly where you are today. So don't quit. Keep watering your dreams. With hard work, patience, and faith, everything will come to its story. One day, people won't just see your success, they will admire the strength it took you to get there. So, I think that's it for today. So, if this message encouraged you, please share it with someone who needs hope today. Subscribe for more motivational stories that inspire, encourage, and remind you that your best day may still be ahead. Thank you for watching, and remember, never give up. Your story is still being written, and you are just beginning. Thank you.